Hi guys, welcome back to a new Boom Beach video. I finally hit level 66 inside of Boom Beach. The update dropped a couple days ago, and from the update, it is now possible to hit level 66 legitly. There's that one player that hit it way before anyone else a couple years ago, and I made a video about it. I'll stick a card on the screen now, which is crazy, but now everyone can hit level 66. So man, I don't even know. I'm just so pumped, guys, to get rid of that level 65. And if we go to the leaderboard, there are a couple level 66s, but the majority are level 65s, which is pretty weird. And I don't really know why. I don't know if there's some secret strategy to not upgrading stuff, but like the landing crabs aren't maxed out and some other things aren't maxed out. I don't really know why some of these players aren't upgrading. Maybe it's a loot problem. Maybe they're not getting enough loot up that high, but that'd be pretty weird. Just because so many people attack them, they're not able to get that loot, and they're not gonna spend a bunch of diamonds to gym it up. That would be my only guess. I don't know if there's some secret strategy to it, but since last time, you guys know I messed up. I upgraded my rocket launcher instead of a landing craft, and then on top of that, here's my armory. I've just been grinding through upgrades. Every time I have a ton of gold, I probably won't in today's video, but anytime I have a ton of gold, I gym up whichever upgrade or whichever research is going on currently, and then I start a new one just so I don't waste a bunch of gold. So since last video, I maxed out, well, last video was maxed out warriors, but since last video, I now have maxed out tanks, and I now have maxed out grenadiers, and I've been upgrading bombardiers a couple times. This is my second bombardier upgrade. They're going to level 3. Besides that, not much left in here. I'm nervous to do, like, the stuff that would help me the most would be a shock or artillery or med kit or critters. I probably should do critters, but those all don't cost a lot of gold, and I don't want to spend 5.5 million gold on something when I have 9 million gold to spend. You know what I'm saying, guys? So I've been holding off on the cheaper upgrades for now, but as for my builders, I have 2 builders working both on landing crabs, and I have 2 landing crabs maxed out. This will bring me up to 2 more. So in less than 20 hours, I'll have 4 maxed out landing crabs, and then I'll have 4 more to grind out. Now these are expensive. This is one of the most expensive upgrades in the new update. So once I have this done, I'll probably focus my attention to the rocket launchers and finish maxing out these bad boys. But that's where I've been currently. I did Hammerman today, so I'm not going to show some Hammerman gameplay. I have 6 boats currently live and active, and we are going to try our best to win some battles using them. There's also proto troops out. I haven't really used the proto troops much since they came out. I might buy one and use a couple. I brought a couple critter cannons on some bases earlier, but I feel like since I'm down in troops, I should just use all tanks. That might be the best way to go about it. This base is a really easy base to hit with all critter cannons, if I might add. Just because there's nothing, like, once you take down that clump of defenses, you're home free. Like, you could just drain the sky because your critter cannons will stay out of range of everything. So I'm really hyped. I'm so hyped about Warships Season 5. It is out currently. I believe Jimmy is going to make a video later today in a couple hours about Warships Season 5. But until then, you guys have this awesome maxed out level. I don't know if 67 is possible. I'm not maxed. I have a maxed out level is what I'm telling myself. I don't think 67 is possible, if I had to guess. I would like it not to be, just because 66 looks really cool. But there's still a ton of upgrades I still have to do, and I still have to upgrade. I don't know why I said that. Perform? Why would I say perform? Anyway, this guy is doing well. He killed one of my tanks, and I think that will be it, just because I have bullet right there, and we'll be fine. Let's Bart, drop a couple artilleries on that core, and finish off this base. He was going on a maxed out boost. I bet he's doing Mega Crab. Yeah, Mega Crab helped me so much. I don't think Jimmy and I made any Mega Crab videos this weekend, but I ended up pushing up to stage 60 and grabbing myself the diamond proto trophy. From last year, I wasn't able to get the diamond, so I wasn't pushing for the legendary. But it was a ton of fun. It was a ton of fun. So level 60, and we got Fish up here at 60, Teo at 69, and Ikit at 70. Good job to those guys. That's insane. I'm so glad there's other people pushing. Oh, these are maxed out tanks, by the way. I mentioned that earlier, but I just made that connection in my head. How we're actually playing with maxed out tanks. This base is going to be hard to do with maxed out tanks. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bar down that boom cannon. And then drop a barrage on the shock launcher. And we just have to make sure our hero doesn't die. So we'll activate our hero, get him popping. Let's get a shock down. I don't like the damage around that area. And then I need to bar down this boom cannon here. And then we're going to drop another shock on the boom cannon and shock launcher. And activate activate bullet. Come on, man. What the heck? Why is he not moving? Did I hit a shock mine or something? That's annoying. Well, we lost a couple tanks, but it's good for being at 600 medals. I'm just kidding. That's bad. But I am down a couple tanks. I am down 6 tanks from a normal tank composition. So, say what you will, but I think it's good. I haven't hit anyone who is a level 66 yet, so I'm excited to do that. I can't wait until I have maxed out landing crafts so I can bring 72 warriors. Also, I kind of just woke up. I had a red spot on my face from the beginning of the video. I don't know if it's still there. And also, I've kind of noticed my speech is really slurred right now, so I apologize about that. I think it's just a consequence of just waking up. So let's bar down the shock blaster. This guy has no health statues. That is awesome news for me. We'll just keep dropping some artilleries and stuff on his boom cannons and just soak up all this extra energy. I don't know what this player's doing, but I'm just gonna keep barring down buildings. We might as well. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna flare over here when I can. So let's take down this boom cannon and that cannon. Let's drop a shock down. I think I hit a couple boom mines. My tanks are looking pretty weak. Let's also drop a shock on the other side. I don't like how bullet is not in front of my troops. We'll shock the left-hand side again. Once we take down the shock launcher, I think, and some of the rocket launchers, I'll drop my flare over. Or activate Dr. Oh my gosh. I keep calling him Dr. Kavan, but I mean Private Bullet. Bullet, not Kavan. You know what? Let's just let our troops roam. It's honestly not a big deal if I lose a bunch of troops. I mean, it sucks to lose troops, but I'm not going to gem up my gold, so I'm not really in the need for gold. So just walking through bases like this is going to be much faster than flaring all around. It was very hard trying to get everything working and getting enough loot to have 2 builders going at the same time. Just trying to figure out how the upgrades work and the price and how I can schedule my life around these upgrades, so I always have 2 things going. But Mega Crab helped. I was able to gem up a couple landing crab upgrades, and now I have these 2 popping off for me, which is super hype. Actually, the last couple stages of Mega Crab, I was like the last 6 stages, I only had 6 boats, and I was attacking Mega Crab, and I knew it would be fine, but I didn't know it would be as hard as it was. Like, I had about 20 attacks for 6 stages, so I spent a lot of just useless attacks going through. This is not the player I wanted to attack. It's this guy. I knew I had a bunch of attacks. I could just grind out. I really didn't care about gold at that point because I wasn't going to gem up more research, or more armory upgrades. So I just played it out. So now we have 9 boats of warriors in some of these boats. We'll flare to the back. Smoke. Perfect. And then once I have brick next to that core, we'll flare to the core. We'll activate her. We'll get a critter down and a couple shocks. And a med kit. See, you don't need landing crabs to push through some upgrades. I did lose 1 warrior though, so that sucked. But at the same time, Warriors are really cheap and it doesn't matter. Man, I am so hyped, guys. I'm so hyped for this warship season. Remember, later today, I don't want to attack that guy using warriors. I'll just bring tanks instead. Later today, Jimmy is going to be making a warship video for you guys. And then tomorrow, I'll be also making a warship video. I'll probably have maxed out rocket choppers at that point. So, you'll get some gameplay of that. I could have defeated this using warriors, but we'll just bring tanks and do the deed that way. And he's upgrading 2 boom cannons at the same time. So let's just BART down this shock launcher, because I don't need to BART. Oh, dang it. I don't need to BART down any boom cannons. He's a level 59. He has 2 builders popping off. This time is always, it's a really hard time to attack or to get upgrades done. I don't know if it was for you guys, but at this point in Boom Beach, I'm talking about the around level 59 to 65, you should have a maxed out offense. And if you don't have a maxed out offense, you're very close to having a maxed out offense. So you're just upgrading defenses, and it's the defenses no one cares about. It's stuff like cannons and machine guns and a couple sniper towers, and it takes so long to do stuff. So throwback to the time when you didn't have an extra builder and you had to do that. Granted, loot was so hard to come by, so that might be difficult, but it has gotten easier for you guys. Much easier. Let's get a flare back. I just lost one because my flare was too late. It was very delayed. We'll just sit there and hit the core with everything we got. Let's get some critters in the back, just to have some fun back there. Maybe we can take down a mortar. Not like it matters though. I can't wait for Warship Season 5. I'm so hyped. You guys have no idea. I've been waiting for Warship Season 5 for so long. It's a very short season. It's 20 days long. It's a 20-day season, leading us up right until Christmas. Well, December 22nd. So, it's going to be close to Christmas. I don't really know why it's so little. I think the issue is they have a bunch of support coming in around warships. So when they have warships going, they get a lot more feedback from people. And I think they are trying to, this is just speculation by the way, I think they're trying to make it so people don't, okay, my recording, I just saw it glitch out, so hopefully it's not lagging too bad. They don't want people working over Christmas time, I think. If I had to guess, that's what it would be. Otherwise, I don't really know what the problem would be with having warships go around Christmas time. We're still good. We'll take down this other shock launcher. But on a different note, I really think HQ-23 should have a new shock launcher. I know that adding a defense that intense could be a bad idea. Like, it could be a really bad idea without balancing it properly. But I don't know. I just feel like it doesn't really have anything big. And I'm not saying every HQ needs a big thing to have. Like, it would be nice to have Bombardiers unlock at HQ-23, but I mean, I would have loved to get them sooner if I wasn't HQ-23, like every troop, but Bombardiers especially, because Bombardiers are so freaking cool. But I feel like it needs some big defensive upgrade, but maybe that's just me. But guys, later today, Jim is going to be making a video about Warship Season 5, so be ready for that. Turn on channel notifications if you want to see it when it comes out. I don't really know what he's going to be doing yet, but it's going to be a pretty hype video. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. If you liked it, make sure you drop a like. As always, I can't believe I'm finally level 66. It feels so good. It feels so good. So thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.